So Adam, a point at home against Halifax Town. How would you begin to assess that one?
Yeah, it's a tough one to assess because, for 85 minutes of the game, it was an unbelievable performance. I thought we created chances. Halifax, notorious for not giving much away. They're a tough team to play against, and I think we created a lot of chances here today. We played so much better for 5 minutes than we did at their place. But we started the game poorly. Obviously uncharacteristic mistakes led to a corner, free header. They take it and then a lost challenge, and it shot from 20 yards that hits the inside of the post and goes in. After 5 minutes it always leaves you with an uphill task, but I thought the lads galvanised. I say took the game to Halifax. We've just got to find a way to start games with that kind of mindset, that almost 2-0 down mindset, and hoping that with 10 men getting a late goal, late equaliser, it can galvanise the group again, and can really rally us and put us on a platform to go and get more points.
Yeah, just speaking on those opening 5 minutes, obviously a couple of slight errors in defence, and Halifax took full advantage of that, really punished us. What was sort of going through your head after that 5 minutes, and where were you trying to pick the team up and go again?
Oh yeah, wanted them to sort of settle down, and for 5 minutes after that just wanted us to put some ball into their half and play in their half for a bit, because I thought we started the game first 5-10 minutes, all our passes and everything in our half of the pitch in front of our goal. So that might be a bit of learning from us to put the ball forward early on in games, settle the team down, press in their half of the pitch, and then play our football from there. But like I say, full credit to the players for the response, but you can't start games in the National League like we did and expect to try and get 3 points. I think we did enough to get 3 points and created enough chances. We should be coming in 2-2. Cannonmel has a free header similar to their one. Tyree Sinclair has that unbelievable chance, and we should be coming in at least level at half time, and we wasn't, and it took us right till the end to get that point.
Yeah, from when Halifax had taken that 2-0 lead, for the rest of the game we were more than defensively sound and pretty much shut the door on Halifax for the large majority of the game, so that must be hugely pleasing for you that the response in defence was there.
Hugely pleasing, like you say, but disappointed at the same time that we started the game in that fashion. The response, it is a response, and you can't give goals and then respond. We've got to find a way to be 2-0, have a 2-0 down sort of mindset when the game's 0-0, and start games with that sort of response mindset, like I say, and that's the key for us now. But if I could find that and inject that into the players, I'll be a very wealthy person. But we've got to find a way to keep going, and hopefully scoring late on like we did will galvanise everybody and just give us a bit of a momentum going into Tuesday.
Yeah, Halifax have shown so many times this season how difficult they can be to play against at times. So with that, you must be hugely satisfied for the players on the pitch to pick themselves up from such a bad start to then go again and get that goal back, which could spare us on for the rest of the game.
Arguably the worst team you want to give a 2-0 head start to, Halifax, because they are so tough to play against. But like I say, responded well. We had a really good chance. Ollie then took his penalty. I think Ty then had an opportunity. We had a free header from a corner, so could have come in leading at half time. Ty has another good chance. Malachi has a header. Ollie has a sort of half chance that they've took inside the first 5 minutes. So against a real stubborn, well organised side that work and give everything for each other, to create that many chances like we did is testament to the group and the players, and showed their quality if they are in the right mindset. And like I say, I keep saying it, but it's so key for us to find that in the last 40 games.
The red card for Ashley came in added time at the end of the game. How much did you see of that, and what was your thinking of it?
For me, he's got the ball, and then his momentum has gone on into the player. I don't know how you're supposed to tackle and then pull your foot away so that your foot doesn't go into the player. Like, you're running towards a tackle, you've got a bit of momentum, you quite clearly won the ball, the foot's not raised, it's gone through the ball, and then it's gone on and hit their player. So I don't know how Ash is meant to stop that contact happening, but you know, he seemed adamant, very quick to go over and give the decision. I don't think he gave himself any time to think about what he's just seen, and yeah. I think when you look back at it, I don't think it's obviously he's travelling at pace, Ash, but it's not a nasty one. He hasn't gone over the top of the ball, he hasn't hit the top of the ball and then hit the player's leg. He's quite clearly, his foot's low, hit the centre of the ball, and then his momentum's took him on to the other player. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the referee thinks after watching it back, and you know, the top experts, because I don't know how a player is meant to go for that challenge and not make contact with the opponent.
The equaliser came in added time after that red card as well. You know, again, to show the determination and the no quit, especially when that uphill task had been made just that little bit harder. There must be a huge positive to take, you know, for us for this game.
Like I said, so many positives. Like 85 minutes of the play was brilliant, but it's off the back of being 2-0 down, and that's the disappointment. So it's a hard one to gauge how you feel, because I thought it was good for large parts, but then, you know, is that just a response from being 2-0 down? You've got nothing to lose and you chuck everything at it, and that's how I want the players to feel from the start of games, and we've got to find a way to do that.
I'll talk to you about Ryan Fallowfield. Obviously, he came off in the first half on a stretcher. If you could maybe tell us a little bit about his injury and how that came about.
I think he's caught Luca Thomas's knee on his way down from a challenge, and then obviously hasn't put his hands out to stop himself because he's got knocked out from that contact, and then sort of hit his head on the ground. I think the actual contact from Luca has caused a bit of a cut on the side of his head. So yeah, real concerns by everybody for him. He was conscious on the stretcher still at half time, and yeah, just hoping and praying that all's okay, nothing too sinister. Our medical team, I thought, dealt with it brilliantly, and I'm sure we'll be sending him off to get checked over at the hospital. And like I say, credit to the medical team, and we wish Ryan nothing but you know, we're hoping that it's nothing too sinister, and he you know, can come back and be back for us very soon.
Yeah, best wishes to Ryan as well. And just finally moving on to Tuesday now, it's Maidenhead down south again, obviously another long trip. How would you begin to preview that one? That's
where we're at the moment. You know, tensions turn very quickly, don't they, to Maidenhead on Tuesday night, another tough game. But yeah, listen, if we can find how we responded today and start it when it's 0-0, you know, it's going to be a tough game for Maidenhead. If we don't and we're a bit cagey again, then it's going to be a tough afternoon a tough evening for us. So yeah, so important that we learn from today. Everyone's going to be needed. We've got Josh Stone's got a bad dead leg, so he wasn't running. His running gait got worse as the game went on, so I had to bring him off. Obviously suspension potentially for Ash as well. So, you know, I said the whole squad's going to be needed, and you know, it's proved the way already. So, you know, we've got to go there, you know, give our all, and start the game with a better mindset.
Thanks for your time, Adam.
Cheers, thank you.